Oh, you can't be an EverDrive. It has to be something else. I wonder, because sometimes you can do tricks, right? With cartridges where you can have a lot of the processing offset on the cartridge. You can put in an extra processor on there to do some of the work for you, so the hardware doesn't have to do all the work. So I wonder if that's how they got Quake 3 going on that. Where'd you come from? Where? Oh, you're up there, you bastard. You snuck around. That's a reach around I didn't appreciate. And then get to see my bad aim. Right. Probably should have saved those box later. Instead of wasting all these bullets. There we go. Now one of these, where is it? This is a secret. Is this it? Okay, I don't want that one yet. I want one over here. There's secret invulnerability. There we go. Oh, you can play multiplayer on it as well with Quake 3. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I should look into that. I mean, I'm probably not going to buy, probably because I can't justify the purchase, but you know, that's just really awesome. Come on, you Cacos, the first appearance of Cacos in Doom 64. And I get to see him without the filtering on hardware. Man, my dodging was just not good enough. Just not. Got that. There's going to be a bunch of lost souls here. First appearance of them as well. Pain lock them. Go. I was never finished. Yeah. Yeah, so I can imagine that producing some bugs. I mean, the N64 has strange bugs in general. Like when you emulate it, I'm trying to say. That's why it's like I still play the N64 on hardware whenever I get the chance to. Because it's a unique hardware system, you know. They got the GameCube and they got the Wii and they got the Wii U emulated better than they have the N64 still. I mean, it's kind of like if you emulate a GameCube, since the Wii and Wii U have a similar processor, just more cores. Once you figure that one out, you know, you kind of get, once you get the GameCube out, you kind of get the other ones completed quite a bit. You know, and that's kind of how this was reverse engineered, because initially that the yeah, might as well use one. The Atari Jaguar source code was released eventually, and then always take a hit there, and then I think that was probably used by Eric and whatnot to help reverse engineer the Doom PlayStation code. Then the Doom PlayStation code was used to help reverse engineer Doom 64. Okay, where are you guys at? Is no one down here? Oop. Always hard to get those guys. Oh yeah, yeah. I remember that Nintendo leak happening a while back. There was what was it? There was a DM64 in that Nintendo leak, and everyone was like, "Oh, is that the Doom 64 source code? Is that it?" And it ended up being Dr. Mario 64. But then I know that they got some I think it was over here, wasn't it? There we go. I'm gonna use some of that. So you can't do much dodging in there anyway. Okay, then use this because there's gonna be a bunch of lost souls. And I know they got some of the Star Fox voice lines without direct compression from that leak. Ooh, there's one behind me. Never want a lost soul behind you. That's always bad news when the lost soul sneaks up behind you. Okay, I can go out here. Now, grab that. And then there's also a backpack that I can grab. Yeah, I think someone was able to hack into one of their servers and they just found it there, you know. And I know Nintendo used to always have to approve, and they would want the source code to make sure developers were not trying to sneak something into the system without telling Nintendo. So they likely have a bunch of source code for games, you know. And it was kind of disappointing that we didn't get the Doom 64 source code, but now Eric has reverse engineered it, you know. Okay, can't make it. Ah, just didn't make it in time. Okay. Not that. There we go. Now I'm gonna rocket those bastard imps. And rocket myself a little bit. Okay, no, I didn't get any damage from that. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, and Eric is part of the oh, I need to flip the other switch. The GEC team that did DZDoom, GEC Master Edition, and all that. So they've really given the community for PlayStation and Nintendo 64 a lot of gifts. The Doom community, that is. Oh, I shot the exit switch. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's a Capcom leak too. Did they say what was in the Capcom leak? Yeah, I see. I don't know all the secrets in Doom 64, and sometimes I learn the secrets, but then I forget about the secrets. But that was main engineering. Oh, that's interesting. They have the source code for Devil May Cry 1 in the Capcom leak. Because from what I remember, that was kind of intended to be a Resident Evil shot through you. And when they kept on making it, they're like, oh, this is starting to look quite different. So they ended up making it into its own game. That's from what I remember reading. I could be completely wrong. go. Let me switch to that so I don't waste all my ammo on these guys. So that sphere causes a room to strobe, and I don't need it yet, but that's always a seizure warning for everybody. I think all you need to do is just do these two, and then it'll open things for you. Okay. Ooh, I didn't see you there, sneaky bugger. And I know there's a... Just had to give you a little bit of splash damage, right? Yeah, I was lucky that a few years ago I was able to find Doom 64 complete in box. It was already opened and the box was in the best condition, but it's good enough for me, right? And I got it for quite cheap. And I think the Doom 64 prices are now increasing. But I'm playing this one on EverDrive because it's a recompilation Doom 64. My wife and I played Resident Evil 6 on co-op. It's an action game, so I guess like if you want a more of a classic survival horror game, then Resident Evil 6 is not down your alley. But as an action game in co-op, it's pretty fun. I think 5 and 6 are both like that. And I guess in a way it kind of continues on from Resident Evil 4, which was more action-based. I mean, sometimes games are not appreciated in their own time. I mean, Doom 64, although it seemed from the reviews I read, it was more appreciated in Europe, but in the US, oh, you sneaky. In the US, it often got some rough reviews. Because at the time, people, I guess, they wanted to see something different than a Doom Engine game. But now we've learned to appreciate Doom Engine, so... There's a certain purity in movement and controls, you know? Some games go overly complicated with controls. Bad guy, yeah, I mean, you could be right. I mean, I haven't thought about it deeply enough, you know? Because definitely Doom Eternal is quite different than its roots. Because there was Doom 2016, which had, it was like one foot in the past, and one foot in the future, because you could still go through it without using the chainsaw to get extra ammo in Doom 2016. But in Doom Eternal, it's pretty much required to use the chainsaw, and then they have the flamethrower to get armor, and then all that kind of stuff. I need to watch out for that barrel. That's good. I decided to shoot that barrel because because there's zombie men up there, and I don't want them to shoot the barrel and get me too. I thought there were zombie men up there. Wait, okay, Roby. So you've been giving me all these like things I never heard of. Quake 3 on the N64. What else was there? Oh, then the Doom. Oh, there you are. You lost soul, you bastard. Then. What are you guys? Oh, I gotta be careful. I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm not going to shoot missiles. But now you tell me that there's Doom 64 on 32X. Now the tricky thing, like on 32X, because there is a Doom on 32X, right? But the tricky thing is, and you can port the geometry over, but the tricky thing would be the gradient lighting. Okay, often reverse this switch combinations, but remember, it's 3, so 3 from the first one. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Not what 1, 2, 4. I got my chain gun out because those Lost Souls bastards. There we go. I don't think they can get me through here. Oh no, they can. I just seen one slip through. Like, oh no, they can, those bastards. Okay, there's also some rockets here. I better start using some more rockets, right? Oh yeah, those EA sports games, yeah. That these kind of just take the engine and just put in new players, and that's then they sell it again for like $60. One of you, is there one of you down there? I don't think you can hit me from here. I don't think I can hit you from here either. Okay. And so back in the day, wrestling games used to be like every like 2 to 4 years, and they used to be quite fun. Like on N64, WWF No Mercy. I love that game. But now wrestling games are turning into like sports games where they where they're released every year. The engine's not really updated, and sometimes it goes to a different developer and the engine's all bugged. Okay, grab that. I think I'm good to go. Oh, actually, let me kill those demons in there before they can start breeding by the exit. They're gonna breed, and then they're gonna make more of them. I can't have that. Costs me some health, but it's worth it, right? Okay, now I can go. Now I can go get that seizure sphere. Not in this way. There we go. See if there's anything else out here I can grab. Okay. Warning to everybody, close your eyes. This is going to get flashing. There we go. Okay. Once you leave, then it stops. Oh, like the demons were all like previously humans? I mean, what, they could be, right? Like if you stay in hell so too long, keep on eating the demon flesh, you become one. And the more you eat, you go from like Imp to Hell Knight to Baron. That time I got 100% secrets. I can do it every now and then.